So now that we've got our basic template set up, I'm going to start by creating a Vue instance. To bring Vue into our web application, we need to have a container for that. So we can even use the body as default, but what I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to create one called my app. So this is just going to be a div with the name of my app, and then we're going to connect our Vue instance to run and look for any Vue content within this container here, so within this div. So in order to initiate Vue content, we use the double curly brackets. So we can do something where if we want to output some content, and I'm going to show you in a little bit more detail coming up, but for now, if I want to just output hello world and save that, I'm just going to go back out to our example here, and we see that now we've got hello world. Nothing happening yet, and that's because we haven't identified that container as a Vue container, and in order to do that, we create our Vue instance, and we do that with new Vue, and we're going to use the identifier EL. So this identifies the element that's going to contain the Vue content, and we're going to just link it to this my app. As I said before, we could link it over to body if we wanted to, and it's going to be the same format as we use when we're applying CSS. So because this is an ID, it's going to be my app. So the element that's going to contain Vue and that's going to run the Vue code is going to be this one over here. So let's take a look at this now, and when we refresh it, we get hello world being output there. So we're not really we're just scratching the surface of this right now, but we can do calculations. So if I've got maybe 5 plus 5, we can see that the output is 10. So anything between those curly brackets is actually getting output, and it's being rendered out by Vue, by the Vue library, and it understands that anything within this container and it's got the curly brackets is Vue content. So in the next lesson, we're going to dive deeper into what we can do with Vue and all the really cool things that we can do with data binding. So that's coming up in the next set of lessons.